Good morning. I am Ablesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. In this session, we are going to see a topic from the subject Industrial Management. The topic is planning. Planning is the most basic of all management functions. There is no choice between the planning and no planning. The choice is only with regard to the method and technique used to plan. Most of us are planning many things in our day to day life. We plan to do official work, improve our careers, plan our investment, build our houses, do business, and so on. The organizational has no expectations, and lot of planning activities are done by the management peoples at the level. The planning is a process of setting objective and determining the course of action required to achieve these objectives. The lot of information has to be gathered and processed before the planning is formulated. It is a deciding in advance what to do, how to do, and when to do, and who has to do it. The plan is a pre-selection of objective and outlines that action before starting any business. It is a decision making in advance method. It is better for choosing the alternatives and making the decision is called planning. The planning is outline of future course of action in order to achieve an objective. Planning is looking ahead. It is a getting ready to do something tomorrow. The nature of planning. The nature of planning, it defines the planning methods and features can be identified as follows. The planning is a primary function. It is a primary function of method and it presides all functions such as organizing, directing, and controlling. There is no meaning of other activities without setting the goals to be achieved and line of action to be followed. It is a dynamic process. It is a continuous managerial function, involves a complex process such as perception, analyzing, communication, and the decision and action. The planning is a goal oriented. Every plan must contribute in some positive way towards the accomplishment of objectives. It is efficiency, economy, and accuracy. It involves the coordination, and the limiting factors of planning is money, manpower, etc. It should be a flexibility, and it is also an intellectual process. The importance of planning. It provides the direction for the flow of action. It reduces the risk. It improves the morale, encourages the innovation and creativity. The steps of planning is, it is a steps that first one is identification of opportunities and the establishment of objectives or goals and the developing the planning premises and identification of alternatives and the evaluation of alternatives, selection the best course of action, formulation of derivation of plans, establishing a sequence of activities. The first one is the beware of opportunities or identification of opportunities. The identification of awareness of the opportunity is starting point of planning. First of all, we should identify the possible future opportunities and analyze them clearly and completely. Second one is the establishment of objective or goals. The planning is to establish objective for entire organization and then for each subordinate unit. The objectives specify the indicator, the result expected. The development of planning premises. The planning premises are assumptions which we should make about the various elements of one environment. It provides a basic frame in which plans operates. These premises must be internal and external. Internal permission should include the policy, resources of various types, sales forecast, and the ability of the organization to withstand the environment pressure. The external premises includes the total factors in task environment such as political, social, technological, competitor, plan and actions, and government policies also. The identifying alternatives. This step involves in the design an alternative course of action based on organizational objective and planning premises. Various alternative plans can be identified. All alternatives cannot be analyzed. Some alternatives can be rejected at its preliminary stage itself by considering the preliminary criteria such as minimum investment required, etc. The evaluation of alternatives. The alternatives considered for analysis according to preliminary criteria must be evaluated. Each alternative source of action evaluated on the basics of profit, capital investment, risk involved, and the gazetted period. The selection the best course of action. After the evaluation of alternatives, the most appropriate course of action is selected. If more than one alternative is suitable, then many alternatives may be chosen for execution. When the situation changes and selected plan does not provide the best, the alternative may be tried. The formulation of derivative plans. It is formulated on the basis of major plan. There are several minor plans required to support and execute the major plan. These plans are known as derivative plans. The various derivative plans are planning for buying equipment, buying raw material, recruiting and training personnel, developing the new products, the establishing the sequence of activities. It is the last step, and after formulating the basic and derivative plans, the sequence of activities is determined so that the plans are put into action. While formulating, a building in a mechanism should be created for periodic review and updating the various plans. It should be never necessary. The starting and finishing times are fixed for each piece of work so as to indicate when and within what time that the work is to be commenced and completed. Thank you.